Little voice.
And welcome to Dungeon World with Amell, week number 13.
It's pronounced Amell.
Well, it's whatever someone wants to call me. It doesn't matter because I didn't actually unmute until after you guys like stopped doing your crap.
Smeliocontos.
Amell
Smelio.
cruelty is the worst cruelty there could be.
Did you say Amelio cruelty?
Amell cruelty.
ML. All right. Anyway,
I got nothing.
All right. Long story short, we're flying midair, and my character was useless because it was played by the GM.
Useless.
Did I melt through
You
my
didn't die. Did you melt through it? No, your griffin is for some reason fire resistant, or maybe you kept your fire in control for once.
Oh,
But you will have a nice griffin steak when you get down on the ground.
excellent.
Not really.
Hey, I still have those griffin rations. Technically, I have them.
Yeah, they've gone bad. They
How did griffin rations go bad?
You've already eaten them.
Well, they're not dungeon rations. They're different. They're Griffin rations. They go bad after.
So you've lost half of your dungeon rations.
Tim's drinking a beer on stream.
It's not alcohol.
It's a non-alcoholic beer.
No, it's not
alcohol.
alcohol.
It's not even beer.
It's
You're right.
killing
It's not a beer. It's Zima.
You're killing me. It's not even. It's not.
It's not a beer. It's Miller.
Man, I have drank a couple beers on this fucking stream. I'm allowed to. Right. Tim's underage though. No drinking beer, Tim.
I'm not drinking.
This is a good start to the stream. So you guys just killed dragon. Cirrus has his dragon age. How are you holding on to this dragon age? Is it like on wrapped in cloth on your back type of backpack thing?
Oh, we've determined that the size is small, so it's in my backpack.
I never really considered it being that small. I still consider.
Well, no,
it
I
being
sent you a thing about dragon eggs, a PDF, where it defines snow dragon and white dragon eggs to be tiny. So they're about yay big. They're tiny.
Okay, so
this is tiny.
So the dragon egg, yes. So the dragon egg is apparently in his bag, which.
Where else am I gonna store it?
I figure you just have it wrapped up and you crafted some kind of papoose for your dragon egg.
You mean like where you put a small baby?
Yeah, but it's
all
a back
right,
one.
fine.
It's like
I
a
have
back
one of those tossed over my back.
Yeah, it's on your back. It's not in front of you.
Yeah, because you're just gonna have me run into something, have it break, and I'm gonna murder you.
Yes, because the full on hardened crystal dragon egg is gonna break by running into something.
Hey man, it's got a gooey center.
It's like diamonds. So you guys are flying.
Steal it. That's all.
The party, as far as I know, agreed to fly towards the next cave. It was at least the plan. We are without Bomi today since he is unavailable for a weekday stream, so we're playing this without him. Bomi will be played by an NPC today.
Which is probably all of us.
Yep. So I guess we'll kind of go over the goals at least for the day. Let's try to do our best to remember to use our NPCs. I will try to use them properly.
I'm going to use Bomi for everything until Bomi dies, and he's going to come back and be like, what the fuck?
Nope, I'll kill off another NPC for you instead, like Lazy Eye Jack.
No. I'm taking two death's eyes. He'll never die.
You haven't rested yet, and Jack falls off his griffin and dies.
No, the griffin wouldn't allow that.
No. Moko, through Death's Eyes, it says, if it's remotely possible. And if Amell says, I wanted him to die this whole time, he's going to die. Through Death's Eyes, it's just...
Any NPC he brings to us from now on will die.
Such babies. All right. So you're flying, and Lazy Eye Jack pipes up and goes, hey, maybe we should go find somewhere to rest before, we go into the next stupid cave you guys want to go into.
Yes, that's why we're going to town, Lazy Eye Jack.
All right, and he looks and goes, where's the town at?
Southeast of the place we're supposed to go.
And whoever's griffin he's on, he just kind of whispers over. I think it's probably, it's Smog. It's Smog he's with, and he's just like, he has no idea where we're going.
I heard that.
He's whispering. You're in the wind. You hear nothing.
I've got eagle ears, bitch.
Let me know how those. Good. So the wind is so loud, you're now deaf for the next 3 days.
What do I gotta roll?
All right.
What do I gotta roll?
I'd like to start my character during the flight.
Yeah.
He's gonna be inspecting. I guess
through it.
the. Well, actually, they're still flying, so no, I'm not gonna be doing anything.
I don't know how you're inspecting anything while up and it falls out of your hand. Whoo!
I jumped from the griffin.
I rolled a 7 on poking Mike's cat.
Okay, and your cat has been poked, Mike.
I don't think so.
But
I
Connell
now-
lost a finger at the same time.
Damn it.
So, all right. So you guys decide to head to the town. It's gonna take you roughly the rest of the day to get there. So
Okay, we're flying. It's not
you-
like we can stop.
I know. So you guys get there. It's nighttime, or it's dusk. A small village, and the entire village comes out. It's only about a hut of like 6 or 7 like buildings, and they just come out. And they're all just kind of staring as these griffins land. You guys dismount. They fly off after you like pet its head.
Good day, everyone. How is everyone?
They look at you like they just kind of stare at you like. That's all they do. They don't actually respond at all. They're just kind of in awe.
I want to discern
We
realities.
Lodging for the night, everyone. Where can we find an inn to stay?
All right. So Connell tries to discern realities and kind of determine what's going on. He's kind of looking around, poking around,
It's fine.
and
Experience.
one person points out like we don't like his kind around here. They point to Connell like we don't trust mages. So you all better just get out of here.
Trust mages? No. Connell isn't a mage. He's a wizard. There's a difference.
And
He has a monocle and everything.
He looks at it and goes, "Prove it."
Prove that you're not. My
well-
character goes, prove that you're not a mage.
And he goes like this. He goes, "Fuh." He goes, "If I was a mage, I wouldn't be here. Everybody else would have gotten rid of me by now."
I'm gonna tell him.
Let me ask you this question.
I'm gonna tell him. You know that's not true.
Lumra,
You
shut
could be
up.
a mage just as anyone else. You could have magic running through your
Okay.
veins.
He looks and goes, "Look, do I have a robe on? Where's my book and my little staff? No."
All right. First off,
Racist.
why do we hate
Racist.
mages? That's a better question that we should ask before we go any further.
I'm just gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him. I'm pretty sure that your family probably has a mage in them, and I'd like him to believe that.
Okay, can you make your roll?
No, he cannot.
I'm trying to find out which one. Oh,
It's your. I don't know what it is.
Firebrand.
You know what?
Yeah.
Firebrand. Yeah, I have to. remember.
Amell, at first
You're
I
gonna
was
roll a
upset
3.
that I failed the roll, but
Nine.
I only needed one more experience to level up, so I'm okay with it now.
So he looks and goes, "Well, that's a possibility I could have one, but there's not one in this town. Maybe one of my second cousins twice removed."
But that would mean that you're a muggle.
What's a muggle?
Oh god.
Yeah, what is a muggle? Right?
You have
that-
mage blood running through you.
I don't got that dirty blood in my veins.
If it's in your cousin, it's in you.
All
I was
right,
never in my cousin.
let's calm down here. Let's calm down.
Amell caught on.
Why do we dislike mages in this town?
We've had some bad experiences, with mages promising to help us out in the small village, keep us prosperous. Your webcam turned off, Moko.
I'm well aware.
All right. And he's like, they've all been charlatans and stolen our money.
Can I please? Okay, there we go. They've been stolen your money.
They stole our
That's
money.
terrible.
They promise us and then they just run off away.
I've also had bad experiences with mages, but let Connell prove to you that he is not a bad mage,
God,
and I will double whatever you lost.
Okay, so Connell, what skills do you have that you think you could use to assist these villagers?
I'm like, no, don't stop.
I've got the
And then,
money,
like,
so
every-
don't worry. Like
And
anything.
now everyone's looking at me. I don't think I have anything.
I cast flare.
They're all dead with a fireball.
Uh,
Now you get to pick a house to stay in.
Wow, you're a dude. Man.
okay.
I didn't realize Connell was that much of an asshole.
What were we doing right now?
Right now, you're just
I
kind
don't-
of you're in a small little village looking for a place to rest. That's all you're doing.
I don't have anything.
Can you use prestidigitation for anything? Like, does it conjure shit?
I mean, I was thinking about using detect magic to see if there's any mages in the town. Would that
No.
work?
You're basically throwing another mage under the bus. That's not helping you. That's not proving you're a good mage.
No. I'm gonna use it if there is one. I'm gonna say, look, he's been living with you and you've been perfectly fine. Like,
I
Yeah,
guess
like
until
that.
we leave and then they kill him. No, it's not a good idea.
my character's gonna ask,
All right,
how did they wrong
so-
you last?
He already explained that they
They stole the
they
gold.
offered, yes, but then you have this one. Here, prestidigitation. You perform minor tricks of true magic. You can touch an item as part of casting. You can make cosmetic changes to it. You can clean it, soil it, cool it, warm it, flavor it, change its color.
Is there a statue in this town?
Give
you cast spell without
me
touching?
a 2d6 plus your wisdom.
Well, why are we looking for statues? If
Shut
the
up.
mages took their money, what were they trying to do for them for money?
All right,
11. So there's
11.
a statue.
Connell, my good man, he will clean that statue for you and make it good as new. Or, if he cannot, I will give the town 300 gold. And I guarantee it.
And then
And I smack Connell on the back, like, Connell, my good man,
they all just stare at you, Connell.
show them how good of a mage you can be for free, expecting nothing.
They just kind of look at you, Connell, like, you best not destroy our statue.
Swear to God.
I hope you roll high, you stupid.
So it's just a cast a spell.
Plus 2.
Ooh, Smog, help him out real quick.
Sure, Smog
So
goes.
You're a
No,
good
Smog
man.
can't help. Smog.
They go, you have another one?
Yeah, exactly. Smog, no.
And he kind of he actually looks at you seriously and goes, it's probably not a good idea for me to, like, reveal myself.
All right.
Smog, you look like a mage.
I walk up to the statue. I didn't really describe how anything looks.
It's just,
Okay,
it's,
I put both
It's a
hands
coal
onto
miner, god damn it.
I put both hands onto the statue.
mhm.
Come on. If we have Smog, can he get +3? Because he's a +3
My
caster.
character shakes his head and says, "How much money did these mages run off with?"
So, you see, Cirrus, everybody in the party just
That
sees Connell.
statue's destroyed.
just
that
like-
statue's gone.
So Connell's just like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I got this.
It's all your fault, Sirius.
And he's
You're
just like-
pressuring me.
You just see this like light appear in his hands like lightning, and he just, poof, and you see the thing. It glows, and it looks like it just all the dirt off just disappears. And then next thing you see is the arms of the thing blow off in 2 different directions. So this is now a armless statue with 2 holes in it, and they just cry out, "What? Wizard, get him!" And they start chasing Connell.
Are they really chasing Connell?
They're running towards him. Connell, are you going to start trying to run away, or what are you doing?
I start
cast
throwing
invisibility.
money at them.
Wait, what does Connell do?
I cast Make It Rain.
I cast
Yeah.
invisibility.
I'm actually chucking money at them. I'm chucking $200 coins.
What are my options? Oh, we lost all the cameras.
Oh, that's weird. Weird. Turn them all back on. Skype's been fucking up really bad lately, apparently.
Widescreen, you can see all the trash in my room.
All right. Well,
All right, so they see these coins, and they're so concentrated though on Connell, they literally just watch them just fall to the ground, just keep chasing after the wizard.
I'm
The
hitting
wiz-
them in the face with the coins.
and they're ignoring it completely. Like maybe 1 or 2 like stop, but there's still like the other like 10 chasing them. And then Connell casts his invisibility. Connell, are you taking a -1 ongoing, forgetting the spell, or drawing attention to yourself?
forgetting the spell. We're gonna be resting soon.
Okay, so Connell just goes invisible, and they all just stop. And you hear Cirrus. Cirrus, what do you say when you're doing this taunt? As you see them running.
He is not your enemy.
Yeah, I'll say, like, we had a deal. Show me to your mayor. Or I'm going to yell, we had a deal. He fucked up. It's my responsibility.
So they
Let them be mad at me.
all kind of turn and look and go, you're going to need to pay more than just 300 for destroying our statue.
Hey, Aaron, is there a guy that seems to be standing out as the leader amongst them?
Yeah, it's
The
kind
leader of the
it's
mob.
kind of the guy who's been talking the entire time.
Let me ask you 2 questions.
Okay,
One,
I'm going.
is
I'm
the
gonna type
statue
something
made of
out, dude.
metal?
No, it's made of
Yeah,
stone.
it's made of it's like a like copperish like statue.
Great. We have somebody that can fix that. Lumrat, why don't you show them what you can do when you can put your
Lumrat?
mind to it?
Sure. And I'll step forward in front of our party. I'll raise my hand
Fix it.
and I'll stare at the guy and then I'll do what I just messaged you.
That's not what I'm talking about. You're doing it in front of me when I can clearly see it.
I
so
just
what's
stepped
up
in
at?
front of you and my hands are up and I'm still walking.
I'm talking about fixing the statue.
I'm gonna pick some random person in the group. Then.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
How many rolls have I failed, like, in a row? I feel like I failed so many rolls in the last session and now at this session, too. Like, double ones? Are you kidding?
Okay.
And make that a 10.
No.
And then I'm.
Why
gonna
couldn't you just
continue-
make the spellcast a 10?
No, I'm going. I'm going up.
Don't worry. he's
And
gonna
now
roll
I'm
a
going.
next thing
I'm
and
going
it
up
needs
to
it.
the actual thing, and I'm gonna also go to mold its arms back out from the thing. I'll probably thin out the metal on the inside, but I will form identical arms to what it was before.
All right, so do you need to make a roll for that? I don't remember. I don't think you do.
No.
Okay, so you go up and do that, and then the one guy looks at it and kind of looks back at a guy
Gives
next
the
to him.
super guy pose.
Like to the left, like looks at the guy to the left and just kind of goes, "You brought them here, didn't you, Leroy?" And it's like this, like old, like 5-tooth, like old guy. He goes, "No, sir, I would never do that." He goes, "It's time. That's the last straw. You brought the last one. You brought this one. Get out!" And they start to like kick him out of town and exile him, pretty much.
What? Leroy?
And
He just wanted chicken.
Leroy just starts kind of crying, like just begging, like, "No, don't let me leave. It wasn't me, I swear."
I'm gonna start picking up the gold coins off the floor, and I'm
How
gonna
old
hand
is
them
Leroy?
to Leroy. I'm gonna give Leroy the 200 coins.
So Leroy is probably 55. He's kind of an older guy. He's getting up in age, and so Leroy like molds together and then like hands Leroy all this gold. And he kind of looks at you and goes, "Thank you, sir. With this, I can live in Lindenberg for the rest of my life happily." And he kind of like starts to, like gather all his stuff at his house. Like he has like the little like stick with the little pouch of money and
Oh, he's got a
food.
hobo sack.
He got a hobo sack and starts like traveling towards the main city of the floor.
All right, so while this is all happening, how's the statue look? Did he make him in like a super guy pose arm?
Did you know he
He's
said he
like-
made him exactly the same way, where he's just kind of got his arms on like both sides.
Is it nice
Aaron.
and shiny and clean?
It's super shiny and clean because it was already super shiny and clean prior to that.
Hey,
the,
check-
the hands are a little dirty because
Aaron,
they hit the ground.
I'll-
Look,
Also-
it's so clean and pretty. We did agree that
Well-
was what we said it would happen.
While he's talking to him, also I want to ask Leroy which house was his, so that
We can stay there.
I have a place to stay.
Sure, he points you to like one of the, like the really like rundown huts at the like far end of the village.
Let's
Okay.
fix this thing. There's only
Excellent.
5 houses.
So
So
now, after this happens, I'm going to pretty much unsheath my shield out from.
first
from
off, you
my-
can't
my,
unsheath a shield.
Just take it off your
Hey,
back.
Ken. So-
Yeah, it was covered.
no.
up, but-
I don't
It's
like-
not sheathed.
Sheath would be in an actual like scabbard like thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But you take it off your back.
Yeah, and I'm pretty much gonna tell him if anyone else has a problem, let us know. We'll be staying here the night, and then we'll be gone, and then you guys can take Leroy's house back. But for the night, it's ours.
They kind of point and go, "That mage isn't welcome back, though."
We
As,
won't be
as
back.
Connell's sitting invisible, like right next to everybody, like I'm just gonna stay invisible
You
and go
had-
into the house.
You had to, hey, you get the mark of experience, dude.
I already did mark of experience.
I suggested Smog help. He's like, no, Smog's not helping.
Smug couldn't
And
have
then
done
he-
anything.
You're also,
I
I
had
could
a
have helped you,
4.
man.
Smog just kind of like
I could have aided.
he just kind of wanders.
It
off.
doesn't matter.
It
Even
wouldn't.
if
It
you-
wouldn't have
even
been a
if you
plus
aided.
2. It would have been a +1.
All right.
He had to
That
get a
still would've
plus
been a
3.
6.
Yeah, he did a plus 3,
I
which
know.
was not happening. So, all right. So you all go in. The village kind of settles down. Their statues fixed up. They just
Walk
kind
around
of
in
they just kind of ignore you guys,
Oh, wait a second. I just realized I got to roll something.
and you get a stink eye.
Why would I get a stink eye?
Because just
You're
part
holding
of
the super
group.
shield. Nah, he's holding
So-
the super shield or whatever. Everyone loves
Oh
him.
right, yeah, that one. I forgot about that shield. You gotta to remind me about that stuff. So
Did
you
you
know,
do my thing?
yeah. So pretty much what happens is you guys go like towards it. All the ladies kind of like are trying to come up to us, ask like, "Hey," and just kind of like touching them, like, "Is there anything I can do for you for the night? You need some company?"
I'm just
a little
gonna I'm gonna
extreme.
hand him like a. Is 5 gold a lot or no?
5 gold would be a lot for them, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hand out like 5 different gold pieces and say, yeah, we could do with maybe a feast and some drink.
They look at you like, I wasn't speaking to you, honey. And they turn back and look at Seorus.
They just went like this, and then continued on.
Like, I'll get to you later. We'll find someone to help you out. And they kind of like, and then like one of like the little like 12-year-old like children like come over and like ask you what you need to help you out.
I could use a good night's
this is
rest
for
by
Limra.
myself. I'm talking to myself,
Okay.
motherfucker. You have women talking.
So wait, is Hale now off talking to these ladies?
No, they're all like, you're kind of like walking towards like the building or something like that, and they're kind of like talking to him as he's walking, like you guys are walking towards it.
Because I'd like to whisper to the children.
Well, the children is the one that comes up to you like to offer your like see what you need. That's what the ladies got for you was not necessarily a servant, just one of the younger kids to like be at your beck and call.
Connell's totally
Oh,
listening to
Lord.
what he whispers.
Okay. I'm gonna ask the kid if he wants to accompany us on the journey and be technically my
Like squire.
yeah.
12-year-old school.
He looks and goes, "I would love to, sir, but if I leave, then there's no one to watch. My family. I'm the man of the house."
It's like a
He's
small
12.
it's like a
Since
small
my
Bartok.
daddy Leroy left.
And then I'll tell him that all right, well you stick around and you do a good job at that, and then I'll give him the 5 gold coin.
Thank you. He goes, "Is there anything you need? Just let me know." And he kind of like wanders off.
All right,
Let me
cool.
just not listen to you real quick.
So-
And
So then,
All right. So
Sure.
is there an inn?
there is no inn. You have like that hut. It's like 7 huts. There's
Okay.
not. This isn't a town. This is like out in the fucking wilderness, like bare bones. They're out here just surviving on their own somehow.
Okay. So I'm going to spend this time gathering information about this town,
I go
the
into
surrounding area, anything I can get from these women in conversation.
I'm gonna start talking
I'm
to
going
the
to use it
stones.
to my advantage.
Okay. So they go. First thing they don't really want to talk at first. They kind of like mention like, "Honey, we can talk later. Why don't we go inside?"
We
for a minute?"
always talk first. We always talk.
And they kind of look like,
That is the most respectful and polite way. That is my way. Do you not enjoy or indulge me in my way?
"Honey, I'll do
Which
whatever
they
you
would.
want."
Which they will.
So
They'll do
they
whatever it takes, baby.
go, "Sure, sure." They go, "Of course, of course." And they
So
go, "What do you want to know?"
So what is going on with this town? You have extreme hatred for mages. Like, that kind of troubles me.
Yeah, and in the past, it really has. I mean, it happened once since I've been around. This is probably a girl. She's like 20 years old or so. Pretty good looking for a common looking girl. And she goes, we've had some problems, in the past with previous families, and now this one. We don't like them around here. We don't trust them. The ones, like my father's father.
What do you mean, your father's father?
My grandpa.
I know what a
their
grandfather is, but what do you mean? Like, was he a mage? Did he wrong you in your town?
I missed that, Moko. I'm sorry. The end of
I
that.
said, did he wrong you or your town? How did he wrong you? Assuming that she's telling me he was a mage.
The first one, at least as it's told, promised to our crops would never dry up. Like we would always have water. He was here for a day and it rained and we had streams and then he was gone next day. We paid him like 200 gold and he just left us. Took a bunch of our savings and we had to go get water, in the main towns.
Oh, you need water. I can help you with that.
She goes, "That would be mighty fine." She goes, "All right, talk is done now, right? Let's go on inside." And she starts trying to like pull at you and like dragging you towards the house.
No, I can never do that on an empty stomach.
She goes, "I'm a great cook." She goes, "Just come on inside." She starts to like invite you into her house to cook for you.
No, I must indulge my friends. You're welcome to join me and my friends if you like.
She kind of like gets super giddy, like you're introducing her to your friends, and she like puts her arm like through your arm, like you're like locked at elbows. She kind of like.
So she's the
skips
only
along.
one that's going like buck wild, right?
Well, the other ones are kind of like just staring at her, giving her the stink eye, kind of like mad. Like she's kind of like, in a sense, the alpha pretty one. And they're
The
all
alpha pretty one. You heard it here first, folks. The alpha pretty one. Because looks do matter. Thank you, Amell.
You're welcome.
What a roll.
A 12.
Yes! I am commanding a gift with my horn.
No, is that what you, is that
I am commanding gifts?
is that what you call it now?
Yes. But no, I'm rolling my.
I know
my
you're.
horn. I want. I
Whip out
asked
your
Mother
horn
Nature
and you give it
for
a
a
blow.
lake of fresh drinking water that could supply this town for the next 100 years.
Supply the town. You're lucky you worded the end of that because I was still going to make the lake appear on the town.
I could supply this town for the next.
You're
100
so lucky.
Years.
Ah, man,
That's
that
all for you, mother.
so close for that wording. All right. So like just maybe like 100 yards down, there is a lake that appears like literally the ground just sinks in, and from the bottom, water starts to seep upwards, and this lake. It's filled with nothing besides water and like mud at the moment. Appears, and it's decently good size. Straw's a lake.
Excellent. And I can use it to do something else, which I will actually take. All allies take +1 going on forward.
All right, so the next roll you guys do. Oh,
You get +1.
yep.
Which is more likely to screw Mike over.
Yes.
So I'd like to speak to my stones now.
Okay, what are you trying to do with the stones?
I'm just imagining the Jeopardy theme in my head right now.
Trying to figure out
Sitting
what
in
they
the
do.
hut.
So I'd like to ask the stones, stare into the stones and listening to their whispers. I want to name Sioris.
Okay.
Good learn
can you
something
please?
about- gonna learn
This is
something.
like at the end of the night, I'm assuming. So can you like just read off what the stones exactly do, so he knows?
Okay, so they're jagged husks of black volcanic glass. Swirling movement in the depths is a trick of light, and surely those hushed voices you've been hearing are just this sighing wind. When you spend a few hours staring into the stones and listening to their whispers, name someone you know, but on whom you have never used this power before. Then roll plus con, 10 plus, and the stones reveal a secret about them. 7 to 9 as a 10 plus, but you must first reveal a secret to the rocks about your hopes, fears, regrets, desires. On a 6 minus, mark XP, and the stones pry a secret from your mind. Each
Okay.
time they reveal
for
a
it, man.
mark a box.
You get a +1.
Go on. Oh, you do get a
Except-
+1 on this.
Except when you hit over 10, it's actually a fail because you got to trade it.
He doesn't have to. He chooses to.
He has to refill it, doesn't he?
No.
He can choose to refill it when he wants,
Ah.
but he can't
So he
use
can't
the.
use it.
He can't use it until he refills it.
I gotcha. What kind of
Make
secret
that-
do I have to
make that-
share?
Probably
Something that no one else knows.
I would say yeah, something no one else knows. Something probably your past probably could be a good one to use.
You can
You
make
know,
it
give
up.
your character some good backstory.
So I roll a d10 plus 2.
This is also
D10.
one of Limrod's bonds with you too. I know that.
Why is he rolling a D10?
So it's 2d6 plus your con, I believe.
Wait, so he gets to know something about my backstory?
He gets to learn something about you. Yeah, so you could.
Cool.
So he
All
rolls
right,
an
you-
11.
Go ahead.
All
go
right.
ahead and tell your secrets.
Yes.
So
XP
backstory time.
either way.
All right. So when I was young in the Storm Isles, I was garrisoned at a small camp, and a very hideous, ugly woman came into the night seeking a place to sleep, and all the other soldiers turned her down, but I gave her my bed for the night. In doing so, she graciously thanked me, and then the next day she turned into this beautiful woman, and we ended up getting together and being happy, as long as I never mentioned that she was ugly when I first met her. And then we lived in an island, like one of the smaller islands off the Storm Isles, until one day
You don't
I
have
just
to.
got-
You don't have to tell us what happened. You could leave it at that. Like
All
you
right,
met her, and then maybe save for
until
another
one
day.
day, circumstances came where I broke that pact with her, and she
Ipso facto.
disappeared, and then she cursed me with having women love me forever and not her, which is the only person I ever really cared for.
I gotcha.
So that is what you learn when these stones whisper into your mind.
All right,
So-
my character ponders
And
on it.
Sirius, you are not aware that any of this happened.
It's all right. I get alien dreams, by the way. Don't forget this time.
Yes. So let's see here. All right, so we're at night. Sirius is enjoying. You guys are all sitting around. Maybe like the.
What's this woman's
most-
name?
She'll be
Shadow
she-
Song? What's her face?
No, it's not her.
Oh,
It's-
it should be.
It's her name is just Anna.
Anna.
It's Anna.
Anna.
She's a human girl.
Okay.
Pale skin.
I'm going to recruit her to the party.
You're gonna recruit some random girl to the party.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, remember the
Gotta
last
be useful.
time that happened?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Aaron.
What happened the last time?
I don't know, some dumb bitch falls off.
All right, so I'm guessing we're all sitting around except Limrot. So it's me, Connell, Bomi, Smog,
Yeah,
Lazy Eye Jack.
I guess Limrod's just kind of off. Maybe he's sitting outside and he's just like with the rocks in his hand, and this is like happened simultaneous.
Yeah.
So this is what happened while Limrod's finding out this information. So I don't really see. I don't think even really, no matter what you roll, she's going to join you. She's not a warrior or traveler type. So I don't see a reason as to why she'd be like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave. I mean, the only reason. Yeah. the
I
only
could
way-
roll a 12.
The only reason. The only way it could potentially happen is if
She has no skills, though, no practical knowledge.
she's not a warrior. I mean, she could. Let's see what NPC stuff. I mean, she knows this area, but she's not like a tracker or anything like that.
All right, so we'll just hang out with her then.
Yeah.
I will tell her about my vow of celibacy. I will break her down slowly. So she's just like more into like respecting me.
She
and-
could be. She could have priest ranks. I would allow that, where it's like that's like healing ranks. So like each time when you guys rest, you guys get bonus HP back.
Maybe she could tell me something very important about me, like how I'm magically cursed.
No,
Asshole.
not that kind of. Oh, that one. No, this is a lower ranking like clergy person. It's not
Peon
like-
level clerk.
All right, so let's see.
Dude, the
Oh,
secret's over, Tim.
I just popped out. There we go. Pop that back
Secret's
up.
over.
Why does it do? Okay, when I click on that, it pops it out. That's good to know. I have to go this
That
way
was
to make it
that was a
pop
very
out.
long thing. I thought I didn't know you were still waiting for us, Tim.
Yeah.
I was
So
literally holding the headset on camera. I don't know how.
Yeah,
couldn't.
I saw that. I was like, what is he doing? All right. Anyway, so let's
How
continue.
would I know it was over?
Oh,
Whatever.
sorry. You could have listened to that. That was actually something you could have just listened to as a player.
I understand. I
But-
He
understand.
doesn't
but-
want to know for
but
I
medical.
gotcha. That's
the-
cool.
Yeah, the metagame, it would have just stuck with me.
That's cool. If that's what you want to do. I didn't realize you were doing it, so I didn't pay attention. Just let us know next time. Okay.
I did.
Headphones. I didn't
That's
hear.
that's
I
why
didn't
that's why I
see. I
responded
missed
to
it.
him.
Gotcha.
All right. So I'm
Give him
going
this much since
to
then.
tell her about my vow of celibacy, my code of ethics and honors. I'm going to tell her a little bit about myself. Get some more information about the surrounding town, like
She
provided water
she kinda-
source for them
she-
for
I mean,
free with nothing
she-
expectations.
Yep. So I mean, you definitely fulfilled your code of honor if that's what you're asking. First off, so you do get that next bonus. You have.
+2, baby, +2.
So she tells you. She actually really wants to ask you what you want to know because around the town she kind of mentions that they have like their farmers' fields where they grow their crops. There's just mountains other than that around. There's not a lot of trees. They're very sparse.
What kind of things inhabit this area?
She mentions about ogres. Like on a very rare occasion, they'll come here and demand some kind of offering.
And what do you give them as an offering that pleases them most?
She mentions livestock
Leroy.
like sheep and goats. That's what they
Sheep
actually-
and goats.
they
Do you
usually give-
think we will run, speaking to the GM, will we run into an ogre where I should probably buy a sheep and drag it with me?
Probably not. As far
Okay,
as-
then I'm not doing it.
I mean, there's always a chance you guys screw up royally, but doubtful.
right.
She asked you
By
if you
the
want to know
way-
anything else.
Have you ever been to insert obligatory name for a cave?
The cave to like the northwest. She goes, no, none of us.
Does my shit reset?
You'll be well. This is still like the nighttime. It'll all reset at the end of this conversation and stuff like that at the end of the night. And you guys
by
will
the
level
way,
up and stuff.
I'm gonna play this smartly. I'm gonna stay up until she falls asleep, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
All right. So, she mentions that nobody goes to that cave.
But why does nobody go to that cave is a better question.
It's been pretty much. She mentions that at least no one's gone to that cave from her village in the last 100 years. Those who went there heard tales of like treasure there, but none ever returned. So it's kind of considered off limits. That it's unsafe. They don't know. She doesn't know if there's creatures in there or what's inside, but she knows that it's not safe to go into.
All right. So chit chat until she falls asleep, I guess.
So you guys chit chat. Connell, is there anything you wanted to do tonight while you're sitting around invisible?
He can become invisible. She's not going to tell anybody.
Probably not. So, Connell, is there anything you want to do while you're inside this house?
I'm going to go to the bathroom. We never go to the bathroom in the game, so doing it.
Did the spells reset?
Well, they'll reset at the end of the resting and stuff like that, so I'm just...
Okay, well, I can't really do anything.
Okay, then the night
Like,
passes...
I've forgotten over half my spells.
The night passes and everybody rests. I thought you would have had negatives on that roll anyways then too, huh? So, which maybe...
No, he wouldn't.
He had
Well,
negatives
yeah, he
in the
would,
last
right.
session, yeah. So you all
I know, I
rest.
already-
One on the
I
next
put that-
roll, so it doesn't matter.
Let's go ahead
put
and...
the negatives into play.
Oh, you did?
When
Cool,
I
nice.
rolled the thing.
So you guys have rested, dawn comes, it's nice, sunny, no rain. Let's do level ups then really fast.
Cool. I've already put my talent in there. I'm currently going to take a...
Amell, you do the points for...
I will do Connell, you can do Colt, because Colt does level up.
I'll do Colts when I play Colts. For now, you choose what Connell gets.
Okay, so Connell goes to level 4.
Cool.
He is going to put 1 into Con. Oh, I didn't mean to roll that. I meant to click this one. There we go. So
What?
now he has a +2.
To go from level 3 to 4, what
It's
XP
on
do I have
the
to
character
obtain?
thingy. That's on one of the handouts.
I will tell you.
It's right
to
next
go
to
from
it's
3
right
to
next
4,
to 4,
you need 13. Or is it... Okay, did you make it to get to that point?
To
Or
get to
what
that
you-
one. Because if you look, it says level 2 is the very first
Ah, I
option.
see that.
So.
So yeah. To get to level 4, you need to be 16 experience. And that's what I
Wizard
have.
Spell book.
And we go back to 0 every time we level? Because
No.
I saw one
No,
where
you do not. You minus off the total amount, and whatever's left is what's towards your next level.
you minus off the total amount.
Right.
So like right now, I had 1 extra on 16, so now I'm level 4 with 1 out of 19.
Oh, so you do go back to 0 technically. You just...
Well, and if you,
Yeah.
but if you have additional, then yes, you can. Yes.
I gotcha.
Alright, so.
I'm
Alright,
now 1 out of 19.
I have picked Connell's new spell. Put his stat point in. I'm gonna put it on your character sheet. I gotta pick out an advanced move.
All right. You want me to tell you what I'm doing right now?
Go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to pick up Just. A Lancer shall mediate any dispute between two characters if they are unable to come to an agreement, judge fairly and honestly and without malice, taking into consideration the effects of their decision on his fellow companions. Putting a point into Strength, and I'm taking a new code, and that shall be Show Mercy to Those Who Ask.
Okay, for those who ask, get Show Mercy now. So level 4 for him. Already have that one. Let's do Prodigy.
That's cool. Alright. Okay, now how many spells
So
can I take?
you're getting Prodigy, so you can take up to 5 levels of spells. So you could technically use Prodigy and choose like a level 3 spell and make it a level 2 spell. It's a new skill. Choose a spell, you prepare that spell as if it were 1 level lower. So now like your Fireball is a level 2. Which I'm going to do. So choose a spell. Fireball.
And I can have 5 levels
5
worth
levels.
of
So
spells.
you can have 3 level 1s, or you can have the new level 3, which is Mirror Image.
Yeah, I'll take... This is tough. I can swap them every time I like rest. I
When you
can.
rest, yeah.
Fine. I'll take a mirror image and
Fireball.
It's as if you've never played Boulder's Gate.
Yeah. All right. So that's all done. Connell's got his stat points in. Cool.
And I'm going to take the skill Nuke the Whales.
Okay. I don't think that's an actual skill, but what's the real skill you're taking?
I don't think I leveled yet.
Okay, then you
Yeah.
level. Perfect. All right, so you all wake up. Our Sirius
You sure you
is...
didn't level? You failed a couple rolls at the beginning. Though.
Yeah, but they only give me 1 experience. So I only got 2 experience. And I don't think that it's not the end of session, so I don't get the one for Sioris.
Correct, you don't get that yet. That's at end of session, you were right.
How much experience are you at?
I am at 7.
Okay.
You're 7 out of 16.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow,
So,
I'm really getting ahead with all these failures.
all right, so you guys are ready to head out, correct? Is there anything you want to do in town before you go?
Oh, I'm going to tell them that I brought them a gift of water for the next 100 years.
And they thank you. And then as...
They just think.
And then I'm going to tell them, don't be that hard on mages. Not all mages are bad. And then I leave.
taking
That's
care-
it.
And then, okay, as you walk out and Limrock comes behind, they just kind of bow and go, thank you, Lord, as he walks through. Limrock, do you say anything?
Thank you, Lord.
Yes.
What the hell did you do?
And I'll tell them that on top of his all mages aren't bad, I'll say sometimes the cruelty of our soul can be worse than any other person. I'm like,
Great advice, oh Lord, thank you. And then,
and then I just nod and
Do
continue.
I hear him
talking.
say Lord?
if you want to.
Okay, I'm going to hear him say this and bring this up to him later. Like, why are they calling you Lord?
Okay, and then Connell does something and fails miserably as usual.
What did you do now?
I needed to cast invisibility to leave the town.
You can't cast
Oh.
it. You don't have invisibility anyways.
He rested.
Oh
Did he-
right.
Ha!
No, that's not. It's not a cantrip.
So you went to cast a spell, and whatever you try to do,
It
you
failed
realize that
anyway.
it fails and blows up, and Leroy's house just bursts into flames.
I try and put out the flames.
I don't understand how it would blow up if he gets a +1 on this
Am
next
I able to
roll.
use
It's still a
my...
6.
Yeah, so Smog helps him.
Wait,
All of
what
a sudden,
hey,
boom, 7.
Your minuses are gone now. You know that, right?
I'm gonna use
Oh, yeah, I
Zuko
didn't-
style.
So he
to-
would have made it. He made it.
Okay.
So he made the number. He would have gotten
Yeah,
the
no,
numbers.
we did, right?
All right. So you guys
So
head
I
out.
got a 7 or whatever.
So-
so
You're going to be traveling on a perilous journey. It is a 2-day
you're not gonna
trip.
say what happened?
Nothing happens. You with the bonuses, you're fine.
No, but like, I
So-
don't have
Oh, you don't have
visibility,
visibility.
and I'm
So
in
okay.
the town.
Well, you go to
so
cast a
what
spell
happened?
and nothing happens.
And
so
you
realize
shit
it
your
fizzles out.
pants.
So what do you do instead? You could just run, or you could try walking out with the group.
Just try walking out with us, dude.
I'll try walking out in like the middle of the group.
They give you the stink eye the entire time and the evil eye. And you guys walk out of town. So you need to make your perilous journey rolls. It's gonna be a 2-day trip. I'm gonna need to pick a quartermaster, your trailblazer, and your scout.
Trailblazer.
I guess I'll take
Trailblazer,
Quartermaster.
Okay, quartermaster.
Not good.
All right, so it's gonna take you double the amount of
So what?
rations, I believe. So it's gonna take 4
Okay.
rations.
Oh no, I'm down to 39 uses,
Hold on.
everyone.
I rolled an 8, I guess.
39 uses, Amell. That doesn't affect me in
So
any way, shape,
it
or
takes
form.
you the same amount of time. So it takes you 2 days to get there, and then I need a scout from Connell.
All right, Connell, failed this shit again.
Is
so you can
Connell's
level up.
webcam frozen? No, it's
No.
not. Okay.
No, I'm reading.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, slash roll. What do I?
Hit journey. It's under your abilities.
Again?
No. No. Fuck that. What's my wisdom? Nothing. Okay. Holy shit! I actually hit a roll, guys.
Nice. All right, so you're lucky he hit that scouting man.
Oh, is that giant hellhound thing floating around here?
Oh, with that
That's
4 it
wisdom
is,
saves,
yeah.
Right?
So,
Oh, you mean with the quartermaster roll?
all right, so
Alright,
You,
how many dungeon rush in 3?
off in the distance, it's 4 dungeon rations. While Connell is, I guess it'd be at nighttime. You guys are on your first night. Like during the first day, Connell kind of spies like a little bit of smoke off in the distance, maybe towards where like the meteor or where the the firestorm occurred to the north. And that's all you really see. I'm gonna need you all to make a take watch roll for the first night.
What's a take watch roll? What's that
Take
gonna
watch.
pull?
It's just right there. It rolls. I think it's wisdom.
I don't think I have a take watch
Great.
roll.
It should be on there. It should be a macro. You might have to
Don't see
Yeah,
it.
it's a macro.
I almost failed again.
take watch is in special moves, I think.
No, I just added
Just
it.
roll 2d6 plus wisdom.
Yes, wisdom.
And then can I also do a discern realities also on my watch?
Sure if you want.
Oh, by the way, from that last time, what was my strange dream? Because I've had this item for a while now.
Right. I guess the first dream you have is it was actually of like gates, but all around it is lava. And
Do you
see,
make
like,
do you make
you
that
see,
roll
like,
as
serpents.
6?
That's the discern reality. So what are you trying to discern?
Gates and lava. Does this
I
this dream seem alien to me? Like this is not what I would ever dream about.
It's not something you've ever seen or nothing.
Because this take watch, we're in are we going through a forest?
No, there aren't really any forests. You're just on mountainside. So there's like
Mountainside?
you guys just kind of pick
So
maybe a
what
like a
should
high
I
point.
be on the lookout for?
By the way, before we take watch, Seoris asks Limrod about the shield. Don't
Maybe.
forget that.
No, I don't care about the
No,
shield.
he said
He
But
said
you
he was going to. He was
Alright,
going to
whatever.
remember to, but he's not doing it yet. So
Alright.
you should be on the lookout for a gigantic fire dog.
Oh god.
A
Wait,
dog?
why am I talking about this shield? Do I care
DOG.
about this shield?
Oh, he did ask me why they called me Lord. I'll just make my character back then would have made mention that
Oh,
I've
no,
been
no.
alive for a long time.
All right, no. I didn't ask you about Lord yet. I'm gonna ask you later.
So
I didn't put
you
the
should be on the
fact
lookout
that I
for a
stole the
gigantic
shield.
fiery dog.
Okay. All right. Well,
This is in the area.
I'll make a mention of it also after my watch ends, I guess.
Okay, you have 2 more questions you can ask.
I rolled this. Hold on.
A
I
10.
rolled a 10.
On your discern realities, yeah.
Oh, a 10. That's completely different. That's a 0 now.
Okay.
Oh, now you have no.
That's what I said. I literally
All right.
said that, but
During Limrot's watch, Limrot, the rest of the party is sleeping, and you're hearing